How are you getting on?
How do you think? Badly, that's how.
Ciota.
You promised to help me with a lot of good people.
I'm sorry about what happened. But I did my utmost. Truly. But those were complicated cases. By the time I was able to get hold of everything that was needed and prepare remedies, it was already too late. There was nothing more that could be done. Even you and Brother Nicodemus were at a loss most of the time.
I hope you mean it sincerely.
Tak.
It's true it was no easy matter.
No,
What is
nie
it you
było.
wanted anyway?
Nothing. I just stopped by to see how you were doing. I was thinking you might be glad to see a familiar face.
That's true enough. There's no end to the work that needs doing here, and I've little or no help. Everyone's got a problem, and it feels like I'm the only one in the whole world who's able to help them. And Matthias. He worries me most of all. Brother Nicodemus helped me to move him here after what happened in Merhoyed. But he's still lying in a fever,
Nie.
and nothing seems to help.
DLC-ki teraz robię.
To be honest, you look
Może
all
się
done
uda
in.
dzisiaj, ale nie
I
wiem.
know. I'm constantly on my feet, and when I get a chance to rest for a while, I don't sleep well. I keep having peculiar dreams and waking up. I get up in the morning, feeling like I haven't slept at all.
But what do you mean? Peculiar dreams?
The same one, over and over. In it, the Virgin Mary appears to me.
The Blessed
No,
Virgin?
dziewica Maryja.
Really?
Really,
Dobrze.
she looks just like in the painting over the altar in Sasau Church. I always dream that I'm back in Scarlet's again. Like before. Before everything.
I understand.
I'm standing at the foot of the hill, with the castle behind me, by the walkway leading to the ore-washing tanks, near the woods. Uncle used to work there. I'm bringing him some food, going towards the pond. Then everything suddenly goes dark. I carry on uphill, along the stone channel up to the mouth of a huge cave. I go inside and the darkness surrounds me. But I keep going, and then I see sitting there in the dark
Who? Who
Let
do you
the
see?
dogs out.
the devil. He scowls at me with these horrible eyes. Then everything becomes engulfed in flames, and I try to flee from them. I run through the cave, but I can't find the way out. I can hear the devil behind me laughing horribly. When I can run no longer, I stop, and the flames catch up with me, and then I die. Then I wake up, still feeling the heat of the flames, and I can't get back to sleep again. All I can do is kneel by my bed and pray until morning.
You said something about the Virgin Mary?
Yes, she's always there with me until it goes dark. She goes to the cave with me, but she doesn't go inside.
And you have that same dream every night?
Night after night. It started some time ago and it never ends.
Have you told anyone about it?
No, no one at all, except for you. I was afraid people would think I was losing my mind.
Right. Well, it does sound a bit, mad.
I know. Sometimes I think so myself. But then, when the dream keeps coming back, I think it must mean something.
You're right. That's no ordinary dream you're talking about.
Exactly. I'm glad you don't think I'm mad. I was thinking, that maybe I should go there, but the truth is, I'm afraid. And anyway, I can't leave here. So,
Oczywiście tak, idę, no, idę
since
już.
you're here, whether you wouldn't go there and have a look around for me. You're able to take care of yourself. After all, you've been in battle.
All right. If it means you'll be able to sleep peacefully again, I'll go there, but what exactly do you want me to do there?
I don't know. Just
Hmm.
go there and see if there's anything weird there. And then come and tell me.
Of course. Take care of yourself, and I hope things get better. With you and Matthias and everything.
Thanks, Henry.
Ciekawe. Czy to jeszcze jakieś inne będzie w ogóle wejście kompletnie? Ciężko mi powiedzieć, jakby...
Yeah!
Ja rozumiem, że muszę to odnaleźć, ale no tak...
Ah, there's an entrance up there. Could that
Och,
be it?
Jezus.
Well, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big cave.
Okej.
Maybe it's bigger on the inside.
That's what
Christ,
he
poor
said.
wretch. No doubt he wanted to raise the alarm about the raid on Skalitz, but those bastards got him. Oh, Jesus, something stinks here. Oh, fuck.
Jezus. No to się nie dziwię. A skąd on ma...
Jesus Christ. He was only a boy. How in Christ's name did they get here? A shaft leading to the surface. Maybe someone threw those people down here. He looks like he was well healed, judging from what's left of him. Maybe a merchant who took a shortcut this way to avoid paying customs? Oh, a Skalitz Waffenrock. Maybe Sir Radzig sent someone here to check on things. That didn't turn out too well. Looks like a human, judging by the kaftan. Poetic justice. Poor wretch. What did he do to deserve such a fate?
No to idziemy na zewnątrz zobaczyć, bo tu jest ewidentnie jakaś dziura na górze. O kurde. Cześć, fader. Hejo. Co dzisiaj było grane? Cześć, niedźwiedzio. Hejo, hejo. Hej, cześć, Rajdy. Daisy. Daisy mi rolling. Co tam dzisiaj w Daisy robione było? Ja tutaj poszukuję jakichś oznak szatańskich rytuałów. Jak nic. O, a tu? To na pewno to miejsce. No.
Blood. A lot of it. And it's been here quite a while.
Hejo.
Something's very fishy here. It looks like the blood leads to that hut.
Nowy sezon. Winter is coming. I coś się pozmieniało? Jezus, ile krwi tu jest. Ja pierdziel. Widzowie. Cóż tu się wydarzyło? Tutaj ktoś siedzi. Będę się tu bić jak nic. W ogóle przez cały streamek praktycznie z nikim się nie biłam. Oprócz tych bitek takich, wiadomo. To nic się nie wydarzyło. I super.
That's odd. It looks like someone is living here. This is very fishy. All those corpses down below.
On wstanie, ja go nie zabiłam. Tylko nie wiem za ile. No raczej i tak nie chciałby ze mną rozmawiać, coś tak mi się wydaje.
God have mercy, this is a small fortune. Fine clothing, armor and weapons, serious loot, and a human faceplate helmet. Interesting. It seems this all belonged to those poor wretches down below. So, there's only one explanation. It was whoever threw them down there.
Yep. Zimno? No to... Oj, nie chcę spać. To szło się domyśleć. Ale jakieś, nie wiem, innowacyjne zmiany, coś nowego, nie wiem. Jakaś mapka pozmieniana, coś gdzieś. Czekajcie, usiądę. Chłopa mam tutaj nogi. Jezus. Ja. Dobra, już. Na chwilę tam podejdę do niego, a później do Johanki. To było głośne. Patrzcie, jak się pozmieniało. Cholerka jasna. Cool. Oj, przepraszam.
Yeah.
Ale powycinali.
Yeah.
Just wow. Oczywiście kościół został. Kors.
Welcome back. What news from Ratai?
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Pribyslavitz.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, actually, I'm not quite sure. What would you recommend?
As it happens, I already sought a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from Ratai.
Yeah, I
No
saw
co się,
some heading
jak
here
to się
right away.
stało?
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
Well, there's nothing here, so we'll have to build everything. Ale house, bakery, butchers, rat house. Did I mention ale house?
Eventually. But be warned. To begin with, it's always best to start with facilities that will be producing construction materials for everything else. And since we'll mainly be using timber, it makes sense to set up a woodcutter's camp.
All right. And then what?
That depends. Every building has its use, but you'll soon get the grasp
Ale
of it.
rozumiem, że
And
już
it's
zgłosiłeś
all in the
wszystko.
ledger.
I no cóż, no zdarza się.
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it, so you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. Which reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see. How much are you thinking?
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Here it is. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
I can't afford that much. At least not now, right at the start. But I do need your help. How about this much?
That's a fair offer. It seems we understand each other. I agree.
Good. I'll put your wages in the trunk too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides, we'll have guards on watch here.
Ah, that's reassuring.
That's about all to begin with. If you need any more details, I'll be happy to explain things to you.
So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see. You're still far from having the income you need to make the village prosper. Well, the village isn't ready yet for the expansion Sir Divish is planning. The church is still in ruins. Doesn't create a good impression. We're on the right track, but we haven't reached the end yet.
All right, I'll get stuck in.
Didn't even started.
Could you explain some? What are my duties as bailiff?
As bailiff, you must see to it that the village grows and prospers. You'll have to resolve disputes between citizens and decide what I should have built. The coin for it will come from your own purse. Basically, you'll have to keep the whole locality under control, but you can't just do whatever you like. You're still answerable to Sir Divish, as am I.
Which means...
Which means that if the folk here are unhappy, word will soon get to Sir Divish, and he'll put you in your place. So you'd better see to it that there's no thieving, and folk have jobs to do, and their wages are paid.
Of course. I'll keep a close eye on things. How do I build houses?
First, find out how much it'll cost, and whether the upkeep won't ruin you. Everything is written in the ledger. You can check it all there, or just come and see me.
Sure. How do the accounts work?
The most important thing is to know how much profit your buildings generate, and what they cost to operate. That's written on the very first page of the ledger, which will be kept at the Rat House. Whenever we erect a new building, I record it there. And you'll find all the profit generated by the village in the trunk next to the ledger.
And what if we spend more than we earn?
Then you'll have to put the amount necessary for covering the operating costs into the trunk.
I see. Probably best to have a little extra there for a rainy day then. How do operating costs?
Those are the workers' wages, costs of material and equipment for tradesmen, and so on.
And what if I don't have enough coin?
Then production will grind to a halt. Watch out for that. Folks soon get grouchy if they're not getting paid. The amount needed each day is recorded in the accounts ledger too. So you should keep enough in the trunk to cover the wages.
And how do I pay the workers?
Don't concern yourself about that. I'll take care of it. As long as you provide the coin.
So I could put enough money there for, say, 3 days in advance?
Indeed. Simple enough, isn't it?
All right. Thanks. How can I get new people to come to the village?
Don't worry about that. Folk will gradually turn up. Each building can house a certain number of people. And the more space you have for them...
What about tradesmen?
I can find you fairly competent ones. But if you can get really skilled artisans, it will certainly be a boon for the village income. Although it's not all that easy to get skilled people. You could ask her...
I see.
You could try asking the 2 Sasau armourers for a start. They're always at each other's throats, so maybe one of them could work here. But don't forget to get a forge and armory workshop set up for him. Otherwise you'll
Teraz
only
mam
be
pytanie
wasting
do
his
Izy.
time.
Right. I'll go and have a word with them later. I must give some thought to who else would come in handy here. Thanks.
Czy jak skończę całą fabułę, to będę mogła się bawić w rozbudowywanie tego miasta?
How can I improve the buildings?
The process is exactly the same as for building from the ground up. We need to have enough coin, materials, and of course, something to improve. It goes without saying that there's no point in better blacksmith's equipment if you've no forge to put it in.
Well, I can't argue with that. But why bother with improvements at all?
Because they make it possible to produce better goods that can be sold at a higher price, so we'll earn more money.
Nothing. I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff. What's it to be?
We'll need woodcutters to ensure timber supplies for building.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the ledger.
That rickety old footbridge won't do. We need a proper bridge and a firm road.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the ledger.
Nie, pytam, czy jak skończę fabułę i wszystko, to czy ja będę mogła wrócić do rozbudowy tutaj miasta i w ogóle? Czy najpierw muszę tutaj się pobawić, a potem... A, no to git.
I'd rather not build anything just now.
O, dziękuję bardzo za rajdę.
Mother of God! Hey!
To są moje rzeczy, kurwa.
Will I never?
Trzymaj się, dobranoc i dziękuję za rajdziczka.
I want to build...
Certainly.
I'd like to build the rat house.
It's impossible. Check what you need.
Let's start repairing...
It's impossible.
I'd rather not build... Could you explain something to me? Nothing, actually.
Obóz drwala. Drwali.
I want to...
Certainly.
We'll need wood...
Right. That should do it. We've got everything we need to start building. Come with me.
Trzymaj się, Shotty. Dobranoc. Dobrze. Najpierw skończymy Kingdom Kuma. To za kółko bezsensowne było robione. Iha.
We're going to build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start.
Dobranoc. Hell yeah.
I want to build some.
Certainly.
Trade is important.
It's impossible.
Tak, przez przypadek.
I'd rather not build.
Dobra, kochani, to nie, zostawimy to na razie. Fajnie, fajnie, no. Podoba mi się to, fajna sprawa. Ale róbmy coś innego. Ja sobie to mogę robić anytime. Ja nie wiem. Tragedia. Dziewięć godzin streama. I 0 donate. Johanka, chodź tu. Johanka.
What's wrong with Matthias?
As I said, his wound isn't healing, and he has a constant fever. Me and Brother Nicodemus are at a loss. We tried everything we could think of. I pray every night to Our Lady to heal him. If only he'd get better.
Ah, poor Matthias. After all he's been through. You know, I could get you some potion to help calm you down so you can sleep.
Thanks, but there's no point in it.
Oh, I see.
That's sweet of you.
I've got quite a...
Thank you so much.
Glad to be of help. I was in that cave that you dreamt about.
Oh? Tell me, what did you find there?
Well, it was a bit strange. No cave, no hellfire, just an abandoned mine shaft. Although at the end of it, there was quite a nasty surprise.
What was there?
Dead bodies. A lot of dead bodies. All murdered.
God have mercy.
There was this fearsome warrior up above the shaft. He murdered a lot of people and threw their bodies down the shaft to hide them. He went for me too. He fought like a demon, but I overcame him in the end.
Przecież
His
ja go
reign of terror is over.
Mary, Mother of God.
Ja po prostu go
Thank you
udusiłam.
for going there, Henry.
It was nothing. I'm glad I could help you. Anyway, all's well that ends well, right?
I hope so. But you know what? I had another dream. A different one.
No, ciekawe
Another
jaki.
Yes, another one. The Virgin Mary appeared to me again, and I think she's trying to give me a message. She's trying to warn us.
Warn us?
Yes, it all makes sense. Can't you see? That other dream about the cave, that was a test. Our Lady was testing me, and now she wants to give me a message.
Jakie?
What message are you talking about?
I'm not sure exactly what Our Lady wants to tell me, but I think I should tell the people. All of them. I can't just keep this to myself.
I don't know. It
To
sounds a
co
bit
ci powiedziała? No dawaj.
presumptuous.
No, it all makes sense. Mary, Mother of God, heard my prayers. I prayed every evening that she would heal Matthias, and she answered my prayers. First she tested me, and then, when I passed her test, she appeared to me again. Now I must do her will and pass on her message. And when I've done all she's asked of me, then she will heal Matthias.
Well, when you put it like that, I can see some sense in it. Not that I know much about these things, but I had a strange dream too, not so long ago. It was after Runt nearly killed me in Skalitz. I was back there again, in the middle of all that slaughter. It was dark everywhere, and I was carrying the sword Pa made for Sir Radzig. I had to fight my way through humans who looked like demons of hell. I found my parents, and then I woke up.
You see? It must mean something. These things come to you for a reason.
I suppose. But what do you want to do about it?
Well, like I said, I should go on the town square and tell everyone what Our Lady showed me in my dreams. Won't you come with me? I'd feel so much better if you were there with me.
Rely on me. I'll be there.
Thank you, Henry. Come first thing in the morning and we'll go together. Or if you want, you can rest here. I'll take care of you.
Zajmę się
Wake
tobą.
you up when it's time to go.
Thanks. I certainly could do with a rest.
God bless.
Długo. Co? Dobra.
Good morning, Henry. Come on. Let's go to the green.
How's life here in Sasau?
Much the same as in Skalitz. That is, before everything. It's quieter now. Most of the work has been done, and everyone is waiting to see what the harvest will be like. Then everyone will be on their feet from dawn to dusk.
I pray it'll be a good harvest, so we have supplies for winter and enough to seed in spring.
God's truth. A couple of bad harvests and we'd be in danger of famine. Well, let's hope it will be good. Every grain counts, especially now, with all sorts of bandits roaming the country, and a great army, too.
I hope Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush get it all sorted out before the harvest.
If those marauders carry on, they'll plunder the whole province. And then where will we be?
Well, the best thing would be to hide the supplies. Bury them underground, so the bandits don't find them.
But what if they threaten the villagers? Most people would be happier to give up their supplies than have their farms burnt down or their livestock herded off.
Livestock can be hidden in the woods. Pa told me about it once.
Maybe. But you can't hide a farmhouse. Or whole families. What if they take your children and threaten to cripple them? Or the farmers? You can't do much work in the fields with your arms broken. And in the winter, it's even worse. They might as well dig your grave.
Sir Radzig would never allow that to happen, though. He'd come with his garrison, and those bastards who harassed his subjects would soon be hanging from the nearest tree.
I'd be happier, though, if they all moved on and left us in peace.
What if they don't move on, though? Then the only answer is cold steel.
You men and your endless fighting.
Co tam, Mauletka? Miło mi, że jesteś. Fajnie się ogląda te
How are things with the infirmary?
domkomy.
Did they give you a bit more coin at least?
Unfortunately not. They said there'll be no more until St. Havel's Day.
But that's still a long way off.
I know. On St. Havel's Day, the payments come from the surrounding villages
Mommy.
and the outlying farms. Some of them are supposed to pay in chickens, eggs, or other things, but a lot pay in groschen. Then they might give us more. Since we're going to the market square, I could buy some meat at the butcher's.
You buy that often? I thought you said you had to save every groschen you can.
That's true, but you wouldn't believe the things those monks think up.
How's that?
You know they're forbidden to eat red meat. It's a sin. Saint Benedict forbade it.
I didn't know that.
Neither did I until recently. But that's not all. The thing is, they have an exception to the rule. They can eat red meat if they're sick, so they recover faster. Then, it's not a sin. So some of them are always coming along with all sorts of ailments.
No.
So they can lie around in the infirmary and eat meat. Of course, the monks have precedence, so I have to go to the butcher's. And then there's not enough money for other things.
Well, you learn something new every day.
I've even heard tell that there was a monk who tried to keep pigs in a pond at one time.
Why on earth would he do that?
To prove they're water creatures. The monks are allowed to eat water creatures, you see. Not only fish, but even beavers and the like.
That's good. I'd never come up with something like that. And how
Nice.
did it end up?
I don't know. Maybe
to
they
miło mi.
drowned.
That's good, though.
Kupa.
I must remember that one.
Godspeed, husband.
Tell me,
Take
how is
care.
it being
And
in the
come home
service of
soon.
Sir
I'll
Radzig?
pray for his
I
safe
was
return.
surprised he took me
As
into his
always.
service after I
Thanks,
lost his
Guto.
sword. But
Not to worry, I'll be
it all
fine.
made sense to me when I found out that actually Sir Radzig is my father.
What?
Yeah, really. I still can't quite believe it myself either. I'm his son. His bastard son, that is. See, he and Ma... well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, he left me to my father, my other father, Martin, to raise me, see?
I see. I suppose. And what does that mean for you now?
I'm not quite sure myself. We'll see what happens.
My word. That's quite a story. So now you're Sir Henry of Scarlets.
Nah, I don't think so. Not for now, anyway. But to you, I'll always be just plain Henry.
Plain Henry. Fun. Plain Henry.
I'm glad you found your feet with Sir Radzig, with your father. That you found your place in the world again, and that...
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll surely find your place too, eventually.
I hope so.
Listen, when she visits you, the Virgin Mary, what does she look like?
Like I said, like that picture above the altar. She just appears in a kind of golden glow, in a blue cloak.
And then?
Then she beckons to me, and things start to appear. Pictures of all kinds. They look like the paintings in church, but moving, glowing with fire and lots of colours and
pana.
this golden light.
My, that's really something. How is Matthias doing?
No change. He's lying in a fever and nothing helps. I'm really afraid for him.
He'll get better. Don't you worry. He's a tough little bugger. No fever is going to beat him.
I hope you're right. Actually, it does look like his fever is dropping a bit, but maybe that's just wishful thinking.
Johanki, what are you actually going to do when we get to the market square?
Actually, I haven't thought about it much. I have to...
Oho,
What
znowu
can I
ma.
say
Myślałam,
to those people so they won't laugh at me? And the earth
że ma jakieś oświecenie znowu.
The heavens parted, and angels with fiery swords swarmed over the world to punish the sinners. They chopped off their heads and impaled them on spikes as a warning to others. Mother of God, where did that come from? That sounded horrific. I suppose I ought to start with something more peaceful. But that's what comes to me first. Not that there aren't some who deserve to be cut down with fiery swords. Maybe I should talk a bit like that charlatan. He knows how to make an impression. The tears of the Blessed Virgin shall bring solace to the sinners, and whoever should touch her cloak shall be suffused with divine grace. Probably not. I wouldn't want people to think I was in league with that trickster. Henry, I'm a bit worried. I never spoke to people like that before. I've no idea what to say. They'll all laugh at me.
Have no fear. You can do it. If you didn't have what it took, Our Lady wouldn't have chosen you, would she?
I suppose you're right. But it's still hard for me.
Think of Matthias. You want him to recover, don't you?
Yes. If I don't let her down, she'll surely heal him for me.
That's the spirit. Enough beating around the bush. Go and let him have it.
All right. Here goes. God bless. The Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary came to me in a dream. And she showed me things. Things I've never seen before. A great city. A great and beautiful city it was. Great and beautiful. With many, many spires. Tall spires. Golden in the sunlight. And around the city was a mighty wall. All this she showed to me. But then the city was suddenly engulfed in flames.
Oho.
The earth began to shake and the gate burst open. Holes opened up in the ground, and from them beasts of hell leapt forth. They broke down the walls and stormed the city through the broken gate. And the beasts hunted down all the sinners. They sank their fangs into their burning flesh and tore them to pieces mercilessly. And the sinners screamed and tried to flee them, but it was in vain. But then Our Lady appeared. Mary, the Holy Mother of God. She covered the whole city in her cloak, smothered the flames, and drove out the beasts. The penitent sinners came out of the city, knelt before the Virgin in prayer, and thanked her for their salvation. That is the vision that came to me. And I believe this message was not meant for me alone. It was a warning to us all. We are those sinners, and we must once again build those mighty walls. Not from stone or wood, but from virtue and love for our neighbor. And whoever has sinned and acted unrighteously must repent and change their ways.
Sacre. That lass doesn't hold
Isn't
back.
she that lass?
But there's
Who
truth
works
in
for
what
Brother
she says,
Nicodemus?
That was better than any of us. The Virgin Mary, but it didn't make much sense to me.
You can always tell when a woman's in need of a man.
Not now. Please. I need peace and quiet for a while. I must sit down.
Please. It's very important. The way you spoke. It sounded so true. I even had a feeling the earth shook beneath my feet when you spoke. I have some trouble. And I didn't know who to go to until I heard you speak.
Not now. Please. I can't.
But you were just talking about helping your neighbor.
All right, but quickly, I beg you.
It's about my husband, Ambrose, the tailor. He's good to me. He's an honest tradesman and a skilled one. But he keeps playing dice. He sits at that table late into the night, and more than once he lost a small fortune.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't know how I could help.
I want him to stop, but he won't listen to me. I'm at a loss what to do. I thought maybe if you were to go and have a word with him...
Oh, all right. I'll come and see you when I have some time to spare.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.